Cribs, and welcome back. We're reading poems from my chapbook, Fish Out of Water, and from my young adult novel, The Packing House. And now for something completely different, a sonnet. This is called The Grief of the Return. Far away, I hear the wind pressing nearer. The corners of the house begin to buckle in, ashamed. I climb inside the dusky words of a book, unclaimed, for all the dim years past, becoming clearer. On those dark pages, no one writes what is missing, and I cannot wait for this grief to make sense. The beaten child hunches over, tangled in the fence. At length, his shadow distended by dark waters, fishing. The windows have eyes facing ever inward, staring down shadows at all these dark places. Panes shudder, rattling in their frame cages at the lost things, a boy I unearth from pine wood. Unlidded, my eyes clamp shut against murky depths, laid open, his stare long saddened by rejection. The death I gave him, refusing the question, whose guilt I now bear like an old hermit, unkempt. Underneath, floorboards groan, creak with the great weight I gather around my body. A storm approaches, raging along the horizon, tossing seagulls inland, waging unwieldy fielded currents, worms strung on hooks like bait. The boy brings bruises back into the house, deep wounds surfaced by winds and new rain. He climbs into my lap and holds me quietly for long moments, like a clap of thunder rumbling up from darkened and muddy ground. The light switches refuse to stay turned down. They throw light all over the house, pressing darkness down into the cellar like an uneasy calmness, numbing our bodies to sleep, or else be found. Knowing what we have become, the wizened hermit and the boy undone by a life lost in stasis. The way we allow shame to create the basis for this storm to rise, lifting the shadow into respite.